Good morning. How you feel this morning? Feel great. All right. Today I'm going to be talking about a smartwatch, mostly the smartwatch versus the other types, and I'm just going to try to make it as simple as possible. Understanding the differences and maybe even going towards figuring out like which route to go. You know, like if you're looking for a shampooer, you really don't want to make too many mishaps on shampoos, right? You want to kind of go in. So let's kind of go into this a little bit, and then later on I'll go into some other things I'm going to be chatting about. So let's get this rocking and rolling. But I also want to make sure that I remind everyone, if you're passing through, like and subscribe. We appreciate it. The other thing is that we have a drawing. It should be in the comment right now. I think I just put it in the chat. Hold on. Let me turn this off. What's this here? Let me turn this off, guys. And we have a drawing. It's a November drawing, okay? And let me get you the thing that we're going to be giving away. Give me a second. Let me let you know what we're giving away. We just shipped off a multi-clean wet dry vac to one of our subscribers. But we are putting this one up for folks who are subscribers for the channel. And if you read the instructions there, it tells you really how to get in. So what it is really, either you're on the channel, you're in one of our chats, you find one of our videos, you type I'm in. What happens is I'll get that notification that a comment was made like that, and I'll enter this person into the drawing, right? Or if you want multiple chances, you can donate to the channel, okay? You can do a super chat, you can be a member of the channel. Or sometimes we have trivias, and I'll throw one out, and the first person to answer it, they get the extra points. So that's how it's going to go, okay? And hopefully someone can get this bad boy here before Christmas. And it looks like the Liftoff, the way they made it, which is pretty clever. If you ever seen the Liftoff shampoos, it's really a similar design, but it's a steamer and a shampooer. Portable shampoo. Liquid goes into here, and this is where all of your dirty water is collected. They've made improvements on the hoses, so to prevent it from breaking. The hose used to break at this section of the Hoover portable shampoers, but this new crush-proof hose fixed that problem. So at least I see that Bissell. Golly. Bissell's made. They've been listening, and they've made proper improvements on their systems. This is pretty cool. All right. So, but this is also a part of that talk about smart versus simple. That's also a part of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick clinic on the smartwatch. One of our subscribers had a question about the smartwatch. I opening it up and kind of get into it. So I'm going to see. We're going to walk through that real quick, okay? So just give me a second. Let me get myself set up, okay? Hope you guys are having a great morning. Anyone that can hang out with me, that'll be great. All right, let me get to this question. I want to make sure that I'm answering it correctly. Let me find this person here. Let's go back. All right, studio. Okay. And guys, if you have questions about cleaners or something that maybe I didn't cover before, and you're like, Wayne, you know, you've never covered this before, I'll be more than happy to. All right. All right. So let me go to some of these comments. All right. Deborah said, I was about to return my Bissell Pet Pro. Thank goodness I found your video. You are the vacuum boss. Thank you so much. All right, Deborah, I will be the vacuum boss. I'll take that. Awesome. You know what, Deborah? Thanks for your kind words. All right. Let's include this right here. All right, Deborah. Okay. Come on. Okay. Deborah's all right. Deborah's okay. Hold on. All right. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's see. Did I cover? All right, any lug getting a replacement part? Maybe a 3D option. Okay, so this person was asking me if I can get a 3D version of the, you know what, funny enough, this is about the Hoover Power Scrub that we were doing a demo on, which is this guy. It's the brother or sister. Call it brother or sister if you like. Let me show you a second. Let me get these screws out of here. I got some screws in my way right now. It was about the Hoover Power Scrub, and it was about the little quick connect pump. Okay. And what happened is that people that had this problem ran into a situation where they couldn't find a part. And I also ran into a situation where I couldn't find a part. But the Hoover Power Scrub, look, you know what? Let me turn my camera because I'm going to be working on this side anyway. Let's go on this side over here. All right. Yeah. Okay, let me go up. Okay, so I'm still not all the way. I still got to. See. Okay. All right, don't worry, it's easy. It's easy. You know what? I'll turn it some more and I'll worry about it. I'll worry about the rest later. Okay. How's that right there? Okay, so now I can, yeah, that's close enough. So the Hoover Power Scrub look a little like this. And this little section right here, this quick connect section, that's what this person is asking about. This is Marcosry, I think, or Macos R1 or something like that. All right, but hey, no, I didn't find. You can go on Amazon. I've seen people sell them on Amazon. It's just that now, instead of it being something like 45 or 50 bucks, you're probably paying maybe $70, $80, maybe $120 something for that part if someone is selling it. So, not cool, but that's kind of the solution. What I was showing guys was how to do a bypass, because this is actually a simple setup. This is a simple vac shampooer setup, and I'm going to talk about this in a second. But no, I didn't find one. Maybe you're right. Maybe a 3D printed one if you can get the exact dimensions, and there's a fan on the inside. It's not just a solid block piece. There are corridors and fans and all that stuff. So if you're gonna go, if the person will make it for you in a very inexpensive way, I forgot the file that you have to save those schematics under, but I've never looked into it to see how much it will cost, if it's even something you should do. Okay, so anyway, but yeah, we're actually gonna get to this. Okay, all right, so. But let me do this first. Allow me to tackle this smartwatch first, and let's get that out the way. All right. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find that question so I can do it. Notice the solution. Okay. Person was asking about a solution. Let me see. All right, guys. I can't really find it exactly right now. I need to order parts, carpet cleaner, 2 hour. Okay, boom, boom, boom. For care. Oh wait, hey, here we go. Do you have a video for taking the foot of the vacuum apart? I need to replace the solenoid valve, and even though I've removed all the screws, etc., etc. Okay, well. Okay, this is for the smartwatch. You know what? I did tell this person to go find some of my other videos, but that's kind of like, all right, push to the side. So let me do this again. Let me just kind of run through this real quick for those who may want to see it, okay? And then we'll go into the differences with the smartwash and the smart shampoos and the other ones, all right? So don't forget, this is what we're giving away. Let me get this guy out of my way so I don't want to accidentally knock this over. That's the prize, right? Okay, the smartwash is here. All right, that's the smartwash. So let me see if we can turn this down some more. Turn it down some more. Turn it down this way. Turn it this way. Okay, great. Smartwash, boom, down. One more. Okay, great. You should be able to see what I'm doing right there. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see. What would I do if I wanted to take this apart? Well, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. Let's get this part off first. Let's get all this stuff off, right? Let's get our brushes out. Lift and go. All right. We'll get all that stuff out. Now, I've done this before. I'm not a fan of this construction with all the screws. Just know that up front, right? Hoover, we're cool. We still, we could still have business, but we could disagree on some things, right? without making enemies, right? I'm not a fan of all the screws. So let me kind of prep you for this. Now this one has been used, and so let me get my favorite gloves out. You can find these gloves in the description. Okay, these are my favorite gloves when working on these machines. Venom steel gloves. It's a little affiliate link if you do want to support the channel. You can support the channel many ways. Obviously, you have super chats. You can have donation link that we have. You have getting stuff like this. Or just hitting a like. Like is always fantastic. Here we go, guys. Okay, so let's whip out the screw. Now, I would recommend, even if you have a drill, I would recommend to have just a basic screwdriver ready to go. Okay, have one ready to go also, because there are you may find that it all depends on the cleaner, of course, but you may find some of it a little bit further in, so you may need a long drill bit. Like I have some long ones like these. Okay, so you may need a long one. The other thing is some of them might be too, you could sometimes tell if they're real fragile, if the plastic is kind of brittle. Hey, Calvin, what's up, man? If the plastic is brittle, okay, a drill might snap it, and you might have a situation where the body is damaged and now it can't lock. So kind of feel it out, okay, as you mess with these, okay. So what you can do if you're not certain, okay. Let's turn this over first. All right, I'm gonna turn this over, guys. Actually, you know what? Let me take this off first. What you could just start turning with this, and if you see that they're not like stuck, like you can snap it, right? Then you can go to your drill. All right, and you see that. All right. These stuff may not be a problem. Let me use the drill and take them out. Right. So I just got this off first. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn it again. Let me turn some more. All right, here we go. Turn some more. All right. Okay, so let's get this out. And then now you can decide whether you're going to leave the screws in where, so, if you think you're going to forget. But what's good about this, I think all the screws are the same size. Okay, so you have to worry about it. Let me see what Calvin has to say, man. I don't want to miss Calvin's little comment here. Hey, good morning to everyone. What are we fixing today? And how are we doing today? And I pray that your day is going well. What an introduction, Calvin. Thank you for that introduction, bro. So yeah, today, Calvin, we're doing the smartwash, and I'm trying to show someone how to get to the bottom of this here, and also we're going to discuss the what's better when it comes to cleaners, like simple cleaner or smart cleaner. Okay, and I think it has a lot to do with what you're expecting out of them. But let's go. All right. So now, I took that out. I'm gonna flip it over. All right, and let's get busy. We're gonna get working here, okay? So just you have to straddle in for the journey on this one because there's a whole lot of screws you're gonna go to. Some of them are way inside, like very real deep, and some are like shallow. So let's go all in. That is a great way to start the day, Calvin. They say words are powerful, and if your mind don't know the difference between like certain concepts and ideas or even color, you know, the mind don't know the difference. So you can put negative stuff in the mind. It's like a ground, you know. It's like just imagine the earth, and whatever you put in the earth is gonna grow. I mean, if the seasons, you know, but the earth is gonna grow the seed, whatever you plant. So if you plant in your mind, I'm not saying you're gonna have like magic in this, you know, like saying I'm gonna have a new car, you know, and magically a new car shows up. No, I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about the way you activate your own positive energy to approach the day, you know, because that's the energy that makes changes. Not magic words, right? But if the words help you control your output on the day, then that will change the way you approach the day. So that's why I say that, not abracadabra stuff, right? All right, here we go. So we got all the screws out, I think, but there's always one or two that is kind of hiding somewhere. So let me just make sure I didn't forget anybody. Okay. Didn't forget nobody. We didn't forget anybody. All right. Okay, let's see if we can start snapping this stuff up, okay? So get a flat head now. Where's my flat head? All right. And we're gonna start pop, 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 and see if we every time I do this, I feel like I'm doing it for the first time, I swear. I'm serious, man. Every time I mess with this machine, I feel like I'm discovering it for the first time. Like I'm just like feeling my way around. Okay, what do I do again? Okay, don't forget. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get here. Okay, why do I feel like I missed something? Why do I feel like I missed something, guys? I feel like I missed something. Did I? Did I miss something? Can we just pull it straight up? Let me see. Oh, let's see everything. Everybody's up. Let me go over here. All right, everybody's up. He's off. All right. Did you say, Cal? Hey, David. The Vac Pack. Hey, look, I'm working on something, David. And if the company get back to me, I'm gonna have something for the Vac Pack. Okay. You know, we're gonna know it's us. So yeah. I'm working on it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, you can pray for me, Calvin, to see if this goes through the way it's supposed to. Give me a second, guys. Let me Monroe Vacuums. I can help you. Hey, how's it going? Yes, sir. All right. See you in a bit. All right. Okay. Let's keep rocking. All right. Let's keep rocking. Okay. So now that's that. That's that. That's that. All right. Come on, Wayne. What is there anything else we need to remember about this? I don't think so. All right, so we have two screws on this side over here to get out. And 1 and 2. I don't think you have to worry about these two here for the if I remember right. Come on, where's the other screw at? You don't have to worry about these two. These two in the front. So now let's do the same thing. Let's get our little screwdriver and let's start popping these guys up and see what we have going on, right? And see, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Okay, one. This side is up. Come on, buddy. I got the screw from this side, right? Yeah, I did. All right. Okay. This guy is up. This guy is up. You just have to work your way around, guys, and get your little, what do you call that? Get your little flat head and just let it slowly snap it all the way through, okay? All right, come on, buddy. We need you. This guy's up. This is not glued in, is it? Is this glued in? Why do they do that? Why do they do that, guys? They glue it in. Ah. Golly. Hold on. Give me a second, folks. All right, so this is attached. It's attached to the motor. No, it can't go up with us. All right, now this is trying to come with me, okay? This part right here is trying to come. This is supposed to stay down, right? But there's glue here. And I'm just going to try to separate it. Come on. You think they're slick? Yeah, you're not supposed to come with us, buddy. We need you to stay behind. Let me see if I can get up in here. I'm gonna try it this way. Got him. Almost got him. Come on, buddy. It's like I feel like you get to do something so much you feel like you gotta take a break. That's what I feel like right now. Like I need to take a break from this thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. So David, yeah. I'm gonna try a bunch of different kinds and come on, buddy. All right. You know what? Fine. You think you're going to get me? You're not going to get me. I know what I'm going to do. I was telling someone about that yesterday. You literally have to take it like it's a contest. Like you got to win. You know what I'm saying? Is this the way you got to trick yourself? Because if you look at problems as only obstacles, right? Like in a football game, the obstacle is the other team. They're going to try to block you, right? That's part of the game, right? You're having fun with the game, right? The same thing with baseball. They're trying to catch your ball. And they're trying to they're an obstacle to you scoring, right? So whatever your challenge is, man, just like make competitive, man. Look, it's between me and you, bro. One of us is gonna win. It's gonna be me. Okay. So when I'm dealing with these machines here and they're trying to kick my butt, I'm like, listen, one of us is gonna win, and I'm determined to win. Okay. All right. So this is now set, and I hope the person is able to see how I got here. I think they wanted to replace a solenoid, right? And this is your solenoid. This is your little solenoid section right here. So this section is zinging the water, rather than the water just kind of, because the water is really just kind of flowing down to this section. It's like just rolling, it's just coming like gravity, right? And then you get to here, and this guy is zinging the water out to the front, okay? To the so that's what the solenoids are for. The same thing with the other Bissell. All right. Okay, you have your brush motor over here. You have your micro switch here. So when you pull it back and start to push, this is the guy that's telling everything to spray. Okay, it's telling it to spray. Okay, so that's how the smartwatch works. The moment you start pushing it forward, the micro switch, right, letting it go. All of these guys are working in tandem to make sure that it sprays as you're pushing forward. It stops spraying when you're pulling back. Look, I'll be honest with you, man. As cool as this is, I don't need it. I don't need this. I'm okay with the trigger. I'm not lazy enough that I don't want to squeeze the trigger. I'm okay with the trigger. But also, more complications can come with this kind of setup. I'm not bashing Hoover. I mean, I get we're trying to stay up with technology and stuff, but I'm a simple shampooer guy, right? Now, if this was for a pump, like you're trying to, like, you're trying to spray into the carpet, you know what I mean? You're trying to blast it. I'm cool with that. I would take that. That's like a feature I think that I'll say, yeah, I like that. I like the pump. I like the Bissell 2X pump, right? I like the pump idea. But no, I don't need all the extra stuff. I don't even need the heater, just pump the water out. Now the gravity trickle down, as long as the water is getting to the carpet, I guess it's fine, right? Right? That's like having a shower where you have this makeshift shower set up where the water just sprinkles on top of you. Maybe you're in the Survivor series or something, and then you pull a lever, the water comes down. Like in Gilligan's Island, the water comes down and it just sprinkles on you. Versus if you have one with water pressure and the water is spraying on you. Depends on your comfort level, whatever. Now, water pressure counts to me when it's the sink. If it's like down here and the water's just dripping out, I'm like, yo, man, what happened to the water? Like, I went to my son's school and that's what it was like. His college dorm. It was like, guys, let's call the landlord, man. This water pressure sucks, right? And because now you got to stay there even longer just to get enough water to wash your hands or whatever you need. So yeah, water pressure counts there, right? Let me see what you guys are up to, man. Less moving parts, the better I can pull the trigger to. Yeah, man. David, that's exactly how I see it. The only problem I have really with this, well, I have two problems with that. What I like, let me tell you what I like about this Hoover, number one. I like rotating brushes. I like brushes that turn like this, okay? I'm always going to be a fan of the rotating brush. It just seems like it's scrubbing with a purpose. Because as a scrub, you're picking things up. Okay? You're picking things up as you scrub, like lint and whatever, right? I prefer that. This guy, you see, it's all a trade-off, guys. It's always a trade-off. I'll be honest with you. There's no way around that. There's no way around it. It's always going to be a trade-off. Because with this, I don't like this kind of brush. This kind of brush gives you the feeling that all you're doing is tangling up if it's pet hair, human hair, whatever, or maybe the carpet fuzz that kind of gets cut as you're walking, right? That's all it's doing to me is tangling it up down there. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like if you wash your hair and you just do it like that, right? If you have hair in your head, to me, it'll just, just what are you doing, right? But you just, you wash your hair, you kind of, you do all that stuff to it, you get all the stuff out. Okay. This makes me feel like I'm getting the stuff out of the carpet. And this makes me feel like it's pushing it down. That's all. Okay. It does clean the carpet though. It's just that my perception is just, that's why I would prefer the rotating brush better. So what I would want to do is find a simple cleaner that utilize the brushes that turn like this. See, that's how I would think about going about looking for a shampooer. I don't need the smart stuff. Okay, I don't need the smart stuff, man. Yeah, you know, yeah, like, look, this is kind of complex also, because the way the turbine operates, right? The turbine operates by gears, but it's actually, to me, it's a clever design because they're using suction, they're using airflow to turn the gears, turn the brush. It's still very analog, right? Versus this guy here, what turns the brush is this brush motor, which, again, like Dave said, more moving parts, things can go wrong. It doesn't mean that this turbine can't mess up. It just means that, you know, now, because of the brush motor, you're going to get very good scrubbing with these machines, okay? The brush motor is the least likely to mess up on a lot of these machines anyway, okay? Even on the Bissell 2X. The brush motors, I don't see them coming in here often for problems. I do see the gears getting melted, deformed, the gear belt snapping. Those things happen as a result. So that's a trade-off also. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you know what you're getting into and what to look for, and what your possible service angles are, then you can make a wise decision. All right. But yeah, I don't need a shampooer that's telling me, let's say there's a smart shampooer and it's like, this carpet is fully cleaned. I don't need that. I can do it my own. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't need to talk to me, right? I don't need all that fancy stuff. It's clever for the young kids. They want to show off their friends. Hey, look, my shampoo talks. Let me show you. That's clever and all that fun stuff. But the service is what's going to kick people's butt when those things go bad. All right. So anyway, that's this guy. Okay. And so let me show you the simple setup on this guy over here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the SpinScrub Power Scrub cousin, right? Hey, Dave, man. We didn't have. I don't. You guys had an election over there in Virginia. And New York had one. My mom lives in New York, so I'm at least aware of New York. We're gonna see what happens, bro. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go, man. There's a lot of people want these kind of changes, so we'll see. We'll be optimistic because I don't want none of those guys to fail. Honestly, if you really think about it, you don't want them to fail because your family lives there and you pay taxes here, so you want them to succeed. It's just, we'll see. We will see. All right, so now this guy here, this is part of the simple family, right? What's so simple about this is now take a look. Now I'm gonna pull this guy back up again. I'm gonna do one more comparison, okay? So now back here, you're gonna have your solution is back here. You're gonna have your clean water up here. This guy, what he did is he put the solution up top in the same canister. So the solution is up top while the water is in the larger section of this tank. So one tank does a job of two tanks, okay? And this is the same family. These guys are in the same family. This is a Hoover, this is a Hoover, okay? So two tanks, okay, which gives more room for error because if the auto receiver on this tank start messing up, then I'm not getting any solution, right? You see what I'm saying? You have two auto receivers. or 2 reservoirs, right? This one has 1 reservoir and it does the job. So that's the other thing. Simpler, the better, in my opinion. All right. Okay, let's keep it rocking. Okay. Not much to say about the not much to say about the dirty water tanks. They're basic. You know, they both just hold dirty water. All right. I believe, do they both have a filter? No. This one has a floater. You know, so that floater is designed to just, as the water increases, the floater closes and it shuts off your suction, so you don't suck water into your motor, right? And this has a floater, but it has a filter on the floater, right? Let me show you. All right, so this is the filter, and then this is your floater. So as the water rises, this continues and it cuts off the suction, so you don't suck water into your machine. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me a second here, folks. Give me a second here, folks. All right, David. Look at Dave. David got a nickname, and I'm even shortening it even further. I don't know if you even like Dave. I'm sorry, man. I never even asked you if you like Dave. I met my wife, right? My wife's name is Samantha, right? So I met my wife, and then I started this call. I was just like, cut it short. I was like, all right, hey, Sam. They never called her Sam before me. I just called Sammy. Oh, man. I don't know. I started calling her Sam. So Dave, I'm sorry if I'm just cutting your name down to Dave. Let me see. Okay. All right. So now let's go into this guy here. Let's see how simple this guy's made up. Now, this guy's a simple guy. This guy's a simple guy. You have 2 lines, right? All right. So you have a section here that when you press the trigger, it releases the waters to come down here. Only one of the water ports is waiting to be released. That's the one that goes to the floor. The other one, the smaller one, is going straight to the, well, you know what? It may not be the smaller one, but one of them is going straight to the reservoir. So it's waiting here for you to hook up your hose, so then you can start spraying. So the moment you put this tank on your system, okay, the one that's most likely leaking is the one that's on the side, because that water is just going to start flowing the moment you put the tank on. It's not waiting to be sprayed. Okay? All right? So let's do this. Let's turn it around and let's take the stuff out. All right? Let me see if you can see what I'm doing here. I got to turn this back again. Turn the camera. All right. Okay, so just kind of wiggle this guy out until it comes out. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back. All right. Take these guys out. 1. Okay. It's funny. We had a dilemma. We were trying to figure out. We were trying to figure out scholarships to give like local students, right? And it's a weird spot to be in, because let's say it's based on writing, like writing an essay, and you're competing with a lot of schools that are, they put a lot, the kids do a lot better, right? Are you now going to say, well, because those guys, they already get a lot of scholarship opportunities. Their parents are probably in better situations to help, help the when it comes to college. Should you do stuff like that based off of economic alone because you believe that a lot of those guys there, they may end up beating out the other kids on the essay, or do you leave it in because you need the competition? You need the kids to compete. And I think if you're going to do something based on economic, then make it plain and simple. It's based off of that. That's why we're doing it, economic stuff, right? Because I don't think that we should do stuff because I think those guys are going to be smarter. I don't agree with stuff like that. And I understand when it comes to like leagues, like let's say you have a league in sports, right? You have a minor league, a major league, and all that stuff. They're catering to different talent. They're offering people of different, talent to get in the league, right? It's weird, man. It's a little funny to deal with. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? You there at the shop too? You Carlos if you're on the boat. David is good. David is good. I make my wife address me as King Charles II. That's what's up. Brienne, if I accidentally call you, oh, why you have a migraine? Is that right? You have a migraine? Holy cow! Sorry about that, girl. If I accidentally call you Bree, don't forgive me for it, okay? I'm not sure if anyone ever called you that, but sometimes I have the tendency to kind of shorten names, and so I just kind of let you know up front, and then if anything, I'll know to stop. So I might say, "Hey, Bree, how you doing?" Right? He said, "No, call me Brianne. My name's not Bree." So, wait, so you get migraines all the time? Ay. Guys, give me a second, okay? Give me a second.
Good morning, sir.
How's it going?
A little stiff this morning.
Uh-oh.
It's cold air comes and then it gets on. It's pulling correctly and everything.
Everything. So is that what is it?
A husky.
A husky.
Yeah, he's one reason we need that thing because we
okay. Put some LEDs in the front for you.
Ain't nothing like a Kirby.
That's right.
That's all I remember since I was a kid. All my mom was ever used was Kirby.
Yep.
She got to have her Kirby, man.
Yeah, it's funny. I still remember a Kirby, what do you call it? Salesman.
Oh, yeah.
House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that when I was.
Yeah. That's how we got one, I guess.
Yep.
He does.
Let me see. Shannon. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, you're all set.
There you go.
Text or print?
Print, please. Right, my mama had it. You are.
Cool. All right.
You things right here? They good? Want they get in your teeth? So what is all this right here?
Those are fragrance.
Did you put in your vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, you can just put drops in them.
Oh.
Let me try this one.
Smells good.
You have different. Yeah, different kind. Powdery musk.
Mm-hmm.
Buttercream.
Okay. Buttercream?
Yeah, they even smell that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
6 months.
Okay. Well, I know where to get them.
You know where to get them.
Yeah. I appreciate everything. Is it Tony?
Wayne.
Wayne. I don't know why I got Tony. Thank you, Wayne.
I'll take Tony.
All right. Well, we got to have an alias, right?
That's
Thank
right.
you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah. All right. Hey Dave, with the epoxy, right? You the epoxy that you use, that's just to put. Is that to put on the side of? You put it on the side of a vehicle, side of boats. How do you apply it? I mean, when I'm doing it, I have to kind of. It has to be flat. Are you doing it on the? I mean, are you getting it on the sides of something, or it has to be on top where you're laying the epoxy out and then sanding it and stuff like that? Yes, love the backpack. Love the backpack. All right, guys. So let's open this guy back. Let's open this guy up for some folks to see what I mean by simple and why I prefer simple. Actually, the only like I said, the only thing I would add, which honestly has its own problems, is a pump. Because pumps do come with their own issues, right? Pumps do have their own issues. So, but those, like I said, there's a trade-off for everything, right? There's a trade-off, and you just have to be, you have to be actually okay with your trade-off, or say, well, you know what? I'm willing to deal with this if it gives me this. That's just what we do with everything else in life. I'm willing to deal with this if it gives me this, but at least know what you're getting. That's what I'm saying. If you have no idea what you're getting, you don't even know what you're giving up, or you don't know what the trade-off is. You might just be excited about the name, you're excited about the colors or some nonsense like that. But if you know the worst case scenario of it, like a relationship. Right? you date them first for a little bit, then you kind of get an idea of the worst case scenario before you go further, right? Race boat. Damn, Dave. So you use a brush and roller, epoxy, silk fiberglass. Yep. Like fabric soap. Oh. Okay. So wait, time out. You're using a fiberglass fabric, that woven, that white woven fabric, and you. I'm trying to. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can watch a video on that, because I do that a lot. I use resin. I use the liquid resin. I use the kind of greeny, clumpy resin also. Put the hardener and do that. And I've even though remember the handle I showed you guys with the drawings on the handle, the Kirby handle. I used a combination of that and the body compound, because I can etch it a lot better. I can etch it out a lot faster. So laminating. Okay. I'm going to look into it, man. I would love to see the video. I would love to see a video of the process of that. I'm going to look into that. Right? I'm going to look into that. All right, guys. So here we go. This is a breakdown of a simple version of a shampooer. And an even simpler version doesn't even have this in it. That means you're not using any kind of hand attachment, no pumps, just water to the carpet shampoo, right? There's a lot of them that's just like that, just water carpet. That's the simplest version you can get, right? No pumps involved. But then as you start wanting to do other things, then the pumps now become more necessary, right? They have other versions of shampoos that have the rotating brush, and they use a belt. It's almost like a vacuum. They're belt driven, So they don't have the gears like this. All right. They're not the electrical motor like the smartwash. But these now, I like these. I think I've done a video on this before, but I figured because this gentleman had these questions, I better I said, you know what, let me give a little bit more information on it instead of just that. Okay. This whole thing, even the way they set this up, I love this, even this setup right here. This rod right here, as it goes forward, there's a spring. It's going to move this forward. So what that just did now was open a air door to allow air to come in, to get sucked in. Spins this. This is spinning, and this spinning will turn the gears that turns the brush. You know what I'm saying? So that's something as simple as this little lever right here. It's pretty cool too. Nice, simple designs, man. I like them. All right, here we go. So now, this is the water that is waiting to be sprayed. So this water here is up here, and it's not moving until you squeeze the trigger. And this tube right here, the moment you set your tank on it, this is going to fill up. And someone was asking me if we can just get a 3D printed version of this. Not sure. All right. So this is the opening where the suction is hitting this. That's asking for air to pull in through here, so it can turn this gear. And that's what it's doing. So the suction is here. It's being directed, and it's trying to pull air in. And that's why you have to make sure you don't have like lint and stuff in this section right here, because then you can't pull the air in, and the brushes won't turn. Okay. All right. So let me see, you use a lot of UV resin too, which is just cool. Yeah. Let me see. I do things like coasters and ornaments, typically 2-part resin in flat mold. Ah, nice. So that's why. So okay, Brianna, we're learning more about each other. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. UV here too. UV here. All right. That's cool. All day. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, Brent, is that your own business? Or is that just for fun? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Let me see. Let me see something, guys. All right, I got something for you real quick. Really? Brianne? No, it's not that. Don't consider it that. Consider it a fair trade. Consider that if you make a product that someone want to buy from you, it's a fair trade. They're willing to buy it, right? You know, it's. I know it's a little tricky to price things too, you know, because to you it may have been easy, right? And you're like, this is fairly easy, but you had to get very good at it to make it easy, to trick your brain, right? You had to get really good at this thing that now seems easy. So you're like, well, should I really charge him that much for it? See what the market values that kind of thing at, and that's what you sell it at. Just keep it simple like that, because the market is already out there. The market is the people. You know, the market is the people. And, so the people are saying this is what we normally buy these things for. So the market already determined that this is valuable enough. People want to buy them. It's okay. It's okay. It's definitely okay for you to sell your stuff. Okay. I'm telling you that. Okay. Oh man. Let's see what we have. Hey, Dave, I think you'll get this one. I got something for you. Okay. Here's a good question for you, Dave. I think Brian may get this too. Here you go. You probably heard this already. I just put something in the chat. First person get it. All right, let me keep rocking. All right, let me keep going. Let's see what this thing looks like. This nice little simple, complicated thing looks like. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, you got it there. You got it. You're quick on that, buddy. Oh man, no, I run into some of these online, and I just think they're clever. So it's clever. Why not? Why be so serious, right? All right, take a look at this bad boy. Take a look at this bad boy, right? So now there's a fan inside this thing. There's a fan, that white thing right below the opening area right here. There's a fan in there, this section right here. Little white fan that spins around. Now, if that fan is spinning, this part of the gear starts to spin like this. And as this gear spins, this spins. And when this spins, this, which is plugged into here, start to spin. And that's how it goes. So let me see if I do it right. Hold on, no, I have to hold it steady. I don't want it to move. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. See? I can't do it as fast as the machine can do it, but that's how it works. All right? Clever, man. I love stuff like this because someone had to stop and think about this and draw it out and figure out the mold, how far this, how tall this has to be. Someone has to figure out how, the circumference of this one, and you have to go through all of this design. Like this little guy right here is a really sophisticated design. It takes a lot to really just try to design this thing, just to work like this. Yeah, I like that. Where am I? No, I'm over here. I'm over here. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, so if you're gonna get a machine like this, this is what you're gonna run into. You're gonna run into, I'm gonna tell you what you'll run into. One, most likely this is probably gonna leak. What's good about it is that you really don't need it. If you need it for the upholstery, if you really need it for the upholstery, don't get this. Get something else. Get a portable shampoo that is only for upholsteries. If the main thing that you need this for is for the carpet, and this is just an added feature, the likelihood that this may go is high. So, but it's not going to interfere with you being able to shampoo your carpet if you do the bypass, which we already have on the channel, right? If this thing breaks, because this is likely to break before this. Okay. If you want to protect your motor, just be careful not to get water sucked into your motor, but the motor should be good if you don't do that. The motor should be good. And if not, it'll break down within the first couple of months if the motor is bad, and then the warranty will cover it if you have warranty. Hoover's good for you. You just got to keep your receipt, okay? But if the motor is bad, and let's say they have defective carbon brushes, it's going to break down early, okay? But the stuff that break down later is this or this, okay? Now with this guy, there's not much you can do to stop this, because what would normally mess this up is rust. Rust will get into the bearing and it'll stop it from turning, and that snaps the fan. It'll break the fan. I don't think there's not much you can do. What you can do about the motor, and there's not much you can do with this either. If this is going to break, it's going to break. Okay. Some guys suggested using epoxy to kind of seal up the cracks. If it starts to leak, you could try that if you like, or you can just bypass it. So at least know what you're getting into. So if you do get it, you could say, well, the worst case scenario is this. I can handle this. If this happens, this is what I'll do. You know, that kind of thing. Okay. All right. Let me make sure I put this back in. This is the spring I need for the thing. All right. Oh, yeah. You saw that, right? He thought I was bringing my wife back. Yeah, man. I saw some AI with some like Jamaican baboon or chimpanzee or something, and he was running from a thing. Say his baby mother, the mother's coming to get him. You know, to he's got his camera. He's there with his phone. You know, he's like, Ron Tid, boy, my baby mother is chasing me. I'm gonna forget where. Oh my gosh. That is funny, man. There's some funny people out there. Ron did. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. So this is pretty much it, guys, with this stuff. This stuff here is boom, boom, boom. And as for the motor, we went through this many times. There's a lot of videos online with that I have online about changing this motor for the smartwatch. I think I've done a video on changing the motor on this one here also, and also how to change this out. So if you're passing through, guys, and you just happen to run into this video and you really want a full video on this, go to my playlist. It's either in Hoover Tips. Most of them I did during the lives. So you can even try to find it in the live somewhere. But if you go to Hoover Tips, most likely you'll find a video either showing how to replace this motor, replace this. I think I even did one on how to replace this. This is fairly simple. Take out 4 screws, pull out the old one, pop in a new one. This reservoir right here. All right, and that's pretty much it. Trying to catch up on some work here. All right, guys. So I bought a computer. I bought one of the computers from my shop. So I got my camera. I'm gonna try a different format at the shop. I got my camera and everything. I'm gonna try to set it up a little bit different so I can have a whole screen. I prefer the vertical setup better because it seems to have a better reach in general. But sometimes I'm limited with the camera span, and you want to share something or whatever. So I had only my laptop over here, but now I have my I'm putting up my monitor setup. I'm gonna have to get. I think I'm gonna have to change my computer because I end up buying a gaming computer for the version at the shop at the studio because it just seemed to work better. So I may end up having to do that. I may end up just buying a gaming computer. I don't know. Thumbnail is view like you're riding motorcycle. Really? I'm riding a motorcycle? Is that what it looks like? Well, I'm cool with that too. I'm cool with that, man. Oh my gosh. What is this for? Okay. Gotcha. What's this? What else is this? Timestamp. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Oh man. Oh my gosh, the guy speeding. Where is it? It's probably where did I have that stored? Brianna, I'll try to get it sent to you. Was it the video itself or was it the story? It was the I'll find it. It was like maybe what, a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that. That video was up. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me put this back together, guys. Let me try to get some work done. Let me put this bad boy back together. Come on, buddy. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. No, I can't have that. Come on. There you go. All right. Sometimes putting these things in, man, you just have to be real precise with the placements and stuff like that. Camera is all on the other side now. Come on, Wayne. You got to pay attention. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. It's funny how people so far away from each other. What causes that? Let me ask you this, guys. Both of you guys that's here now, that's chatting with us. Okay. So people from so far away can share the same value system, right? The same, like, we don't have to look at everything. We don't have to like everything. We don't have to like the same ice cream, the same, whatever. But if the value systems are aligned, then we can do business. We can negotiate. We can be friends who still disagree. You got friends who hate each other's baseball team. They hate each other's football team. They hate each other's politics. They hate, you know what I mean? Friends don't have to agree. But today they kind of created an environment where if we disagree, it's like, well, you must be the worst kind of person in the world if you this kind of thing, right? Which is like, why, right? But what is at the base of that? How is it that a people that is so far apart from each other, if the value systems align, that they can click? What's the value system that they're universally connecting to, right? That even if they're from another part of the world, even if they're way over there, you're still alive. You don't even have to speak the same language. See what I'm saying? And sometimes they don't even have the same religion. So it's easy to say it's religion. Respect. All right. So do you think like respect is universally seen the same way? Like in other words, what someone in Saudi Arabia see as respect, would it be the same as what I see respect at, or as what you see respect as? Because I think even us, between right and left people, they seem to look at respect differently, even in America. You know, like they look at respect differently, honestly. Hey guys, I'm receiving a vacuum right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna step away for a second. I will step away for a second. I end up forgetting. I have 2 screws left over. I can't play that game with cleaners. You can play that game with furniture, maybe. So I just kept going, and I didn't realize that I forgot 2 screws. You play a game with a cleaner, you get a leak somewhere. Guys, give me a second. Hey.
How's it going?
Man, it's going. It's not gone yet. How you doing, man?
Good.
All right.
It needs a screw in the handle. You see how it's just blowing?
Okay. I'm on it. I'm taking care of you, man.
Give it a good bath.
I'm taking care of you guys.
I know.
Gordon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just verify that phone number there. Let me see. Who normally comes to drop it off?
Probably Tim or Bill
Let's see.
or Kelly.
283
81.
8141.
Yep.
Awesome. All right.
That's it.
Don't worry. I got it checked in. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. So you guys only use sanitaires, huh?
We've got one, I don't know what it is, but, and then we've got one of these little,
Like a stick style?
yeah, a little stick thing,
Okay.
you know, touch up.
Yeah.
But I, before I came to Gordon, I was at, Matthews United Methodist Church.
Okay.
I was facilities director there, and that's all we use were sanitairs.
Sanitaires. Okay. Okay.
Matter of fact, I use them at home. I've got
Oh,
one.
do
at
you?
home. Yeah,
Yeah. I like the suction on the sanitaires.
yeah, that, and I've got that Mighty Mike. I guess it looks
The
exactly.
sanitary version, right?
It
Yes.
looks exactly like that.
It's the same company, actually.
And
Yeah.
and that's what we do the hardwoods with
Okay. Okay. Okay.
that. I'm trying to talk Kelly into a backpack. You need to talk him into
Okay.
a backpack.
I'll give him a call. I'll give him a call. Yeah.
You know, a backpack would be perfect for what your guys use.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Have a good one, my friend.
Thanks for the lead. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All righty. Hey, man.
Hey,
How's it going? That's good. It's good. Let me get. I have to get my new service tags in here. Talk to me. What's happening?
So, the head is intermittent,
Okay.
right?
Interesting.
When you vacuum it, mostly when you extend
Okay.
away from you,
So if
the motor cuts off, and when you come back, it
It'll
cuts.
turn back.
Sometimes comes back on, sometimes not.
You know, it's funny. It's normally the opposite.
Yeah.
So
So
when you're pulling back, you're pulling away contact.
yes, I have replaced the pivot neck on
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
I know the motor's good because I got a spare one in the van already from a used head,
Okay.
and I've used them both, and they both turn the brush.
Right. but for some reason, now, do they do the same thing with this?
Yes, the same motor. Yeah, so it either has something, it's gotta have something to do with here, right? Because that's the other flexible piece that
Yeah.
moves. This doesn't move the wand, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking the wand's fine, but that's what I've done. And I'm kind of tired of messing with it.
Okay, all right.
So my wife has insisted to bring this thing here.
Listen, I'm curious, so I'm gonna dive in, don't worry. What's your, okay, you know what, do this.
Yeah, sure.
Just put name and, just name and just the phone number below.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay. So you have a backup then, right?
Yes, I have another motor if you want
Okay.
for me to bring that in.
You know what, that is good, cause it's always good to have, to compare, to make sure the,
All right, and a phone number.
let's put a phone number in there. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll make a note that you left two. Is the nozzle head you're gonna be bringing in or just the motor itself?
It's just the motor.
Just the motor?
Yeah.
No, I actually have the single motor. I have motors.
Okay.
Yeah, so that wouldn't even be. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
the
nozzle
little
head
circuit
connection.
board that goes in there and the motor, I've got
Yeah.
both sitting in a plastic bag that.
You know what? You bring it in there.
Okay.
Bring it. Yep. I'm glad you said that. With nozzle plus motor. Oh my God! They didn't give me I-5, 7, 9.
Yeah, I bought a used head from eBay for a different reason, a plastic piece.
Okay.
And then afterwards, it started giving me all this trouble. And I've had that motor in there and I've had the one that's current,
And they're both doing the same thing.
and they're doing the exact same thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I read about the filler neck going crazy because those wires are back and
Right.
forth,
They have that little
So-
twisty.
Brand new filler neck.
Okay.
in there.
And two different motors and doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now I believe it could be something to do with the flex hose because
Yeah,
that's
power.
going to carry power all the way up.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you worry, man. Don't worry. So yeah, just give me some time with it. I'll keep you posted. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
I'm glad you have a backup because something basically what you're telling me is gonna be a little bit of a fact finding deal. So I have to. I'll prefer to do a lot of different tasks before I just go, hey, it's working, and then
Absolutely.
it comes back, 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a lot like I am. I wish I'd had a shop and could do all this stuff, but right. I'm involved in real estate, so I do everything. Like that's.
Oh, okay, yes.
Right now, I'm working on my place. We had to repaint a hallway and replace a light fixture and whatever. But yeah, the last 2 weeks I've been at a rental property doing anything and everything.
Yeah.
Trim, carpentry, paint, drywall repair, electrical, like all of it. Like I just,
Wow.
yeah. For a long time in the Marines, I got trained to fix radios. So I know how to fix multi-layer circuit cards under a microscope because of what
Right.
they trained me to do.
Okay.
Yeah, and all that just carried on to everything. And I miss being in a shop with a test bench and having the, yeah, this is like trying to do this, like you flip it over in your lap and then you have to have some place to put all the little screws and shit.
Right. No worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do enjoy that whole part of it too.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, yeah, appreciate your help.
All right.
Hey man,
All right.
how you doing?
Hey, Gustavo, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Yeah, I'm good. What's going on?
You know what happened is, I think that's the problem, the start or something happened because
Uh-huh.
they don't pass the power.
Okay.
Sometimes when it's running, that's off. And then I push again, come back later, and this, there, I think the start is not
Okay.
connecting good.
Okay.
That's only I need to
I'll
check.
start there then. I'll start looking in that direction, okay?
Okay, and this bumper and this one day all this come off when it's running.
Uh-huh.
And,
Okay. All right. No problem. get on it for you.
Okay.
All right, let me just verify this this phone number again. Give me a second.
Maybe you remind me now, my phone number.
Off the top of my head, man, come on, don't put that kind of pressure on me, man.
I know, man.
Hold on.
How's it been? I come busy now, huh?
Yeah. Doing the 441, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that one. All right, good.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Since we changed the time, we're starting to see more around this time now.
Oh, okay.
So let me see, sanitaire. Okay. And I'm also gonna look at, so we have power issue and the bumper, right?
Right, and then.
Yeah, come on to this here.
And now I need a vacuum because I have a lot of vacuum every day.
Gotcha. How many of these do you have already?
I have a 3 right now, but I need to buy another one because I have a.
Well then, man, I'll place an order for another one for you, man.
I take in another church,
Uh-huh.
and then because I have a one that's only the vacuum more than 2 hours,
Right.
and because it's a lot of vacuum.
Where do you normally get them from when you order them?
Because I have it to the stores in Charlotte, you gotta buy it there.
You're going to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, all right. Well then you're going to come here now, man. Come on.
How much?
All right, I'll get you a deal on it.
How much
What do you-
is it?
These, it all depends. They'll go anywhere from like maybe 200 and up, maybe 180. You know, but if you see what happened is sometimes they'll sell you one that come with the residential cord length, and then you could probably convert and put the 50-foot cord on it,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So you can probably get that one cheaper versus.
Oh,
Like that. There are ways to do it.
I see.
But we'll work together, man.
Yeah,
Okay. All
No
right.
problem, because maybe I need another one, this is back to later, because I have a 3, but I need another one because
Okay.
it's
I'll have one in here for you when you come by. At least you'll look
Okay.
at it. At least you could take a look at it.
okay.
Worst case, right?
Let me ask you, I need to order this on this kind of part. I need more of this,
More of these.
yeah, give me
Okay.
four sec, and
How many?
4.
4.
And do you have any, the brooch?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Give me 4,
4 of those also.
yeah, and then when I come to pick up, I get it.
All right. Got you. Got you covered.
Yeah, because sometimes, they have too much problem, some carpet with the brushes, it goes fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay,
No problem.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Call me when I'm ready.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
And how's this? When you want me to? Well, how's this? I'll call you when everything is here.
Okay.
When this is fixed and the supplies are here,
Okay.
make it one trip. All right.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Thank you, bro.
Okay, buddy. You take care now.
Now, because what time do you come out in the morning?
Well, if it's Monday, you can find me at 7 o'clock in the morning on Mondays.
you'll come
Yeah.
early.
But the rest of the week is 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, but I know where Monday comes.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Let's see what the backpack is saying. Oh man. You guys are funny, man. You guys are funny. You guys are funny, man. Oh my gosh. These guys, I love what I'm seeing here. This is the pack. All right, we gotta make sure everyone knows. This is it, man. You get in, you get down with our crew. You better be able to you better be able to be better be cool with Brianna and better be cool with David if you're gonna be down with the backpack. How's that? Because these two guys are all right. That is so cool, man. Yeah, man, I like that. No, I like it. I mean, I'm like, yeah, man. This is like, you know what I feel like. You know that. Remember Cheers? Remember Cheers? Right when you go in and they're like, no, you know, and the Cheers is hosting. You know, I'm like, so I'm the bar. I'm the bar, right? And guys are coming here, and you guys are coming in and meeting. We just need a couple more guys that's like to the core, you know, that's hanging out. You know, we got a couple of good people that come by here once in a while and pop in and say what's up. I'm believing, guys, the delivery is supposed to have been at this guy today. He's supposed to have gotten it today. I'm hoping it's today. I have to check the delivery. I'm missing 2 screws, guys. So I'm trying to find out where the hell did I put these 2 screws, where these 2 screws came from. So I'm double checking. I'm double checking to see where my 2 screws are. Let me see. Let me see something. Where did I miss the 2 screws? Oh, it's right here. You know what would have messed up? It would have, maybe not, but the suction could have suffered as a result. Right here where the 2 screws at. It wouldn't have leaked, but it's possible the suction could have escaped a little bit. All right. There we go. That's where it was. Happens to everybody. We've all forgotten a screw one time or another, but man, you got to go back and, you know. Now, if it's your little desk, you may not care about it, you know. But if it's somebody else's, yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that, man. Oh my God. Hold on, let me see something. Oh. You're the chat room bouncer. Oh, man. Gotcha. Yeah. You know, I think, Brianne, I had you here. I think if you double check, right? If you double check, let me see. You're a moderator. I think I can have Dave. Yeah, both of you guys are. I have both of you guys here as moderators, guys. Yeah. Both of you guys, David and Brianne, both of you guys are moderators on the channel. Is that cool? You okay with that? There's like a delay, so if you notice, I'm just waiting. There's a delay in the feed, like by the time I think you guys get it. So I'm looking at it here, and it's like I'm a few minutes behind. It seems like not minutes, but seconds behind, or the feed is a few seconds ahead. How's that? Okay, so that's it, folks. But yeah, I was really thinking of doing this part in the back, but I don't know. I don't like the way the back is set up. I prefer the front better. But then that means the people are gonna come in, they're gonna be seeing the recording and stuff like that, and all my equipment gotta be set up here. So yeah. Yep. Is that what that little wrench is for, Brianna? Brianne, not Brianna, Brianne. Is that what the wrench is for? That's what that means? That little icon next to the name? Or do you see it? Ah, awesome. Well, will you look at that? Okay. Well, guys, we're gonna get some more in here. I'm gonna try to do double time on some of these repairs I got. So I'm gonna have to stop the recording so I can kind of double time it and get right to work. Okay, so I have to crunch a lot of work between now and 5, right? So I'm gonna start double timing my stuff here. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. All right, I gotta place some orders for some other stuff, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I will be back, same bat time, same bat channel. Peace. Hold on, let me not just hang up. Let me see if you guys. Oh, this evening, you know what? It's possible. It's possible. I'm thinking about it because I was thinking about it, and it's going to be at the other spot. I'm just not going to have the overhead view with it. It's going to be the regular setup. So I don't know how that's going to go. It's going to be the wide angle setup later on. So I'm still thinking about it. It all depends on what I get to bring. If I get to bring anything with me that I really have to work on, I might take a look at that. I have a Mila that just came in. Let me show you what I'm thinking about. This one just came in, and this is gonna be according to what was told to me, it's gonna be a teaser, right? So the description was the description of the problem was when he's pushing forward, it cuts out, and when he's pulling back, it turns on. Normally, if there's a disconnect and there's a short, when you push forward, it works. And when you pull back, it's separating the contact. Like if there's a contact problem, so you push forward, you're pressing together, right? When you pull back, you're pulling away from it. But now in this case, it shuts off as you go forward, and it turns on as you pull back. I'm curious as to what's causing that, right? I got to find out what's causing that. So I'm going to test it out myself, see if it does the same thing to me. And then I have to figure out how to fix it. I got to find the problem. We got to find the problem, man. We got to find it. All right. So, and don't forget, like Grant, I was telling you, with the name Backpack, I was looking into a company that would I'm going to see if they'll go with it. If they don't, I still like the product enough that I would like to make it available from us. But I'm gonna see if they'll work with me on that. But yeah, I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Okay, the moment I agreed on that name, because that name, believe it or not, that name was in my head a while back, and I had a few things. But you gave me the confidence, and I'm glad you gave me 3 options to choose from, and that was great, Brianne. And that one really, I was like, yep, that's it right there, because that was it. That's my, what do you call that? That's like my confirmation. I was like, yep, that's it. And I even had some some things I wanted, like whoever was in it. There's some things I wanted to, like these little pouches and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm still ironing all that stuff out. Okay, so just know that Brianne, I take you and Day, I take you guys the information you share with me seriously. Okay, how's that? I'll see you guys later. All right. And I'm like I said, I may be on this evening. Okay, I may be on this evening. Yeah, you brainstorm. Yep. All right, so guys, it's possible. All right, it's high in the probability spectrum, and if it does happen, it's probably going to be around. It's you know what it is. It's my after school. My son, there's always something that they're doing at the school and all this stuff. So it really throws me off sometimes. It's probably gonna be around 6:37, 7, something like that. So that's around there. That's normally the time I would go live if it's in the evening. See you guys later. And thanks for making this live, man. Thanks for making the live. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, both of you. Okay. And I'll give you guys an update on that delivery for that last giveaway we did. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the tracking on it. See you later. Adios.